Good day, BBPN here. Well, after that little flopper fest they had just the other day, good lord, you can't deflate the ball any further, could you? And you couldn't deflate the offense any further, could you? Oh my god, what a snorefest. Even the halftime was a bloody snorefest. I didn't even watch it. It was that bad. Oh, good lord. So anyway, we're back to the BBPN. It is Final 16 playoffs. We're going into game number 6. Not too sure. Which ones have we got going into the field today? I know it's someone. I think one of them's a Dark Elf. Yeah, there's plenty of those in there. Yeah, everyone got nuffled that game. Unfortunately, except for the team, everyone wanted to get nuffled. All right, let's get it on in. Let's get to the stadium here and see who's playing today. And here we are. Yeah, I know. It's been one of those seasons. So many bloody elves, but it's what happened so far. So here we are, Blitzburg Bumblebees up against, yes, the Shambling Undead, your classic undead team. Used to be long ago. This pretty much was the only team, mind you. The Whites and Ghouls are kind of a late addition there because it was just skeletons and mummies. Seriously, it was just you had mummies. And you had skeletons. Of course, eventually that did evolve into purely the Khemri team of all things, round Butt the Third getting his own team. Shambling Undead, of course, got the diversifications. Of course, then the Necromantic team came along, and they got a few changes too. And the kick, we are off indeed. Yes, very much off in there, and someone can actually go and get the ball.
Oh my.
Just so you know, yeah, Panda Specs, what's he calling this one here? Dark Elves 2, Undead 1, and he states he's better looking. Who might argue with that fine and handsome chap there? Okay, let's get back to the game here. And let's turn it around here. Let's take a look at examining at the team here. Blitzburg Bumblebees, they do have the odd reserve. And of course, Shambling Undead have 2 reserves of their own there. Right. Yeah, we welcome anything with big tits, don't we? Ah, God. Yeah, well, we dare to dream. Speaking of dare to dream here. Yeah, first hits right off there. And
damn, I'm good.
Yeah, he's good, all right. He's doing a great job there. First stun, first KO. Can you finish it up with a kill, please? The audience is hoping. Think of the kids. Really, think of the kids here. We need to see a depth here. All right, here we go. Solid blitz gets there, and you suck.
I broke your stupid crap, moron!
Alright, fine, how about you? Don't disappoint the kids at home here. Ah, he's going to do it. Alright, fine, we jinxed it. Well done, well done. Well, it is a bit of a start there. As we can see here, Blitzburg Bumblebees have come in. They got the 3 rerolls and the Apothecary. 3 rerolls, a bribe. But no one's cheering for either team. But of course, there's the foul. And there we go. We got him.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Well, he's done a good job of that, alright. Yeah, it is an injury, so well done. Someone heard the request. Unfortunately, the dirty player did step up to the plate and, well, stepped onto his neck. And that's taken care of that problem. Well done. Thank you very much. I always love when they friendlies an audience. Oh, get going. There he is. He is gone.
Message for you, sir.
Yeah, that zombie is now taking a good shot to the brain, and his brains are all over the pavements. Well, there you go, lads. Are you happy now? You've got your first death, turn 1. That was bloody quick indeed. Absolutely. Well, that changes things there. That's hopefully one of my many deaths. Yes, we can just dream. Game has started off pretty good, hasn't it, here? Well, that does change things there. Shambling Undead, that they had a 2-player advantage. That has already removed one of the problems. Yes, admittedly, it's not a skilled player, but, you know, you're going to have to get to a lot of places to dig that one. Oh, dead, deaths, and he had to death with it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, here we go. She beat the brains out of him. What's he doing on the field? Alright, there we go. Quick sip of the old fine. And we're moving on here. Now, Shambling Undead, they've got the time to do. Remember, beer stand on this pitch here. So anyone gets served, it's +1 to the injury roll. We all know that. It's a great time, yeah? The fans are a little extra inebriated. It's kind of like Millwall. But then again, at least it's not like Liverpool. Who knew they'd choke so quick in the season? Anyway, there we go. Let's stick the boot in one more time. And let's see if anything exciting happens. There we go. He's got him. And unfortunately, he's got bloody nothing. I guess he must be tired.
Crap!
Oh, well. Doesn't always work perfectly, does it? There we go. Dark Elves. Alright, spinning around the corner here. Yeah, he is trying to pressure things to make life as miserable as possible. And he's also trying to save his player. You don't blame him. It's actually not a bad idea. Move him here so he can run away. Why? Reasons. Well, he's getting sick and tired of getting fouled. Wouldn't you be all bloody day? There we go. There's the failed dodge. That doesn't work. Oh, well. That is just one quick dodge. And there's a precious reroll finally gone. Ah, good we needed that. Here we go. Rest of the elves heroically dodge away. Well, they have to here. They got to buy some time. Buying it for what? They have no idea. But apparently they just got to buy the time. Hello, Doctor. How was your game? It was a bit of a scrum up. You might want to talk to your skinks about that little thing called dodging. Don't blame the coach, blame the players. Alright, here we go. Tackle. He's got a solid hit. Does he get anything? Yeah, he got it alright.
Settle it in smash!
And there goes another one. The Apothecary does come out quickly there because, yeah, he might actually want to keep that player. Don't know why, but apparently he does. It's a bit attached to him. Understanding he's his third cousin, twice removed. Well, he just removed his head, so there you go. And here we are, rest of the Shambling Undead are, well, doing what they do best. They're shambling, are they? Yeah, slowly roasted over his spit. Is that how you're dealing with them? There we are, coming on, moving on. So he's got it all nicely protected here. It's not urgent right now. Basically, the Dark Elves are waiting until something goes maybe completely wrong, and then they're going to maybe risk diving in. And all that is a key word of maybe. It's not urgent at this moment here, but the question is, will they survive the advance? So, here we go. They're looking at it. Mind you, they're looking at something alright. I understand it has a centerfold, a couple of staples in it, but that's the calendar girls for you. Alright, here we go. Charging away. He is going for the peel away here. He'd like to get rid of this player. And indeed he does. Well, he'll take that. That's a good solid KO there. And now all of the risk, all the business, he's about to make life an absolute misery. Now, here we go. Nicely screened up in here. This is going to be quite the scrum, isn't it? And meanwhile, because of the placement of the guard here, he uses the tackle, and he gets in even more solid. Quick little dodge away there. And tucks on in. Yeah, this is it. This is the commitment coming in here. Clear another one off here. And this cage is, well, pretty non-existent. Oh, good lord, he got another one.
And get off my lawn!
He's having a great time. He's absolutely enjoying this one here. Mind you, I don't think Luke's pretty happy about that one. He's pretty upset about it, as I can see. Alright, here we go. Well, Shambling Undead, as you can see, that was a lot of removals very rapidly in succession there. Remember, he started off with 2 removals, his first 2 turns, and well, it's kind of become a bit of a mess, hasn't it? Yeah, it has. He might have to commit to trying to score this thing. I do stress the word try. Well, so far, someone's made the dodge here. How about you, Sunshine? Yeah, everyone is running away. High-end excitement here. It is an experimental cage. Makes the dodge easy enough here. And he does want to get rid of one of the calendar girls. He's got tackle. Can he do it? Yes, he can. Unfortunately, it doesn't do anything there. Meanwhile, the action does continue. Oh, look, single die. Gets away with it. That's fine. Now, here's the question here. Are the Dark Elves going to go all out and try and dive in after this one? It's certainly a possibility here. It'd be turn 4. It's a bit quick, but you know what? They could get away with it. How are they feeling? is the luck with him today? Well, he re-rolls the jump up fail, and immediately double skulls. Oh dear. Well, that's not too good, is it? Well, he's definitely got one, alright. There we go. And the Shambling Undead. Does he move for the score? No, not quite yet. He figures he's got some range. He's going to buy time, stall it out, and just put some beatings in. Landed on something nice and soft, didn't he? Oh yeah, they're all natural. All natural, including the stilettos attached to the end of them. It's an interesting piercing. Don't ask, just don't. Alright, now the counter strike here. There's a salty punch, down he goes, bit of a stun. Over here, well, there's a good solid hit. Well, nice time to come back there. And down he goes, he's nicely stunned. Oh dear, yeah, it's the opportunity. Here comes the boot. Did he remember to wear the cleats? Indeed, yes he did.
Shut up and take my money.
Well, goodbye, there is one calendar girl removal. Finally, the dirty player is back in business. There's a good solid hit. How's she feeling? Well, she's feeling kind of fine. Lands on the brazier. She's just as good. Now, notice here the Dark Elves are going this way. You realise the football's over here, Sunshine? Just saying. It might be important to get over there. Well, he's got a plan. To see if it's a good one or not, but he's decided, yep, let's go pick on this one. That doesn't do any good there, including a sidestep. Great, you just failed to complicate the problem. Well, that's fine. How about you? Makes the dodge away, and he's off, and he's running. Now, is he going to risk it here? Oh, well, there we go. She is running and running hard. I haven't seen her jiggle so hard since last year's calendar. That was with Wobble Vision. Yes, an interesting 3D effect you can get there. No, really, they did that on the sun long ago. Wobble Vision. Problem is, it started making people cross-eyed. Look it up. Wobble Vision. That is something intense. Oh dear. Page 3 never looked so bouncy. Alright, there we go. Moving on. Shambling Undead. Back on the move. They do have some things moving on here. Yeah, they've decided they're going to go take care of this wee problem. And by wee problem, I mean attempting a fisting, and that didn't quite work. Oh, well, that means, can you stall it any longer here? Well, not really, unfortunately not, and there is a solid score. Now, you gotta love how loud that lot gets. Well, they earned it. It is in. Score 1-0. Death Skull extinguishes. Luke, quad 4, he's on the board. But let's turn that around. That was admittedly a quick score. Let's take a look here. 3 turns left over here. Dark Elves, this should not be hard. Of course, it depends. If you're watching the Wobble Vision, that's definitely hard there. If not, check your pulse, lads. So, confirm it. 1 death and yes, a KO. Well, there goes the reserves. Meanwhile, Dark Elves. As you can see, the 1 injury, there's the 1 KO. He should be short a player for this drive. Ah, that's alright. He's been in this situation several times before. Yep, 3 turns. It's more than enough for the Dark Elves, isn't it? And famous last words have been said many a times. Yeah, more than enough time. Can he do it, though? Well, let's find out now here, shall we? Alright, they're on the move. Come on. Anybody? Oh my lord. Why is this always take so long to set up here? It's like, do you have a plan? Does anyone have a plan? Oh well. I've got a plan.
Run away! Run away! Run away!
Oh well, it is a side kick, and quite frankly, that was one of the best kicks the Dark Elves could get, because it's right up there already. And meanwhile, they are back to work one more time.
I approve.
Well, it's only a stun, but they are working on it. It is one of those days. They'd love to get rid of this player. He has already done quite a damage, and it's a pretty good accounting of himself there. He has earned his pay, And yeah, you can see, here we go. It's time to dance. Doesn't get the surf. That's fine, but it means the calendar girl is off and she's running quite nicely. Some would say that is called the bailout option. You can go either way. Course double one. What are the odds? You knew I was bloody jinxing it, didn't I? Alright, here we go, try it again.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Well, at least he did make the reroll here, but that now means he has to stay here with the ball. And you take a look here, can he actually get after him? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 pushes, he has set the position pretty nicely. So there we go, there's the other buyout player, but otherwise the rest of the team, it's good solid positioning here, and everyone else just dodges away. Makes you wish the mummies could run faster. It makes you miss the day of Ram took the third in his early days. Move 6. I'm serious. That was one hell of a mummy. Everyone thought mummies only moved 3. He moved 6. Don't ask. He's quite cranky. Well, he's been playing this game for apparently 7,000 years. Meanwhile, speaking of playing on here, Shambling Undead, they have an idea. They're going to try and choke this up as hard as they can there. Solid push, me, push you here. Alright, how much further can you choke this one up? He said. Tries to dodge, does make it. Yeah, he's going to just choke the bodies and see if this slows him down enough. Meanwhile, over the top here, let's go and take care of this young lad. Nope, just a push. Rerolls that because he figures 3 rerolls, he's got nothing better to do. And there we go, he knocks him down.
Message for you, son.
Alright, here we go. Push me, push you. Nothing going on there. One more swing, yeah, choking these girls, isn't he? And one more time, reasons. Now, do you remember, the Dark Elves don't have to score it now. They do have an extra turn. It is, admittedly, now only just turn 7. So now the fun begins. And by fun, we mean punching. So he can just gladly take his time, we'll get a 4 more players down here, and just wait. This is what happens when there's no threat against the ball handler. And see, exactly as I guessed you, that's what he's going to do. He's going to spread the love. And his prescription, of course, is lots of hugs. Lots and lots of hugs. Alright, moving on out there. There's the easy handoff. He makes it. No problem. And suddenly you can see, here's what he's doing here. It's called a cage. Yeah, he actually is able to do one here. Makes the dodge easy enough there. Well, it's only a 1 in 36. He fails it. And then meanwhile here, what's this darling got in mind? Oh, look, Frenzy, everyone's favourite. Well, she tried. Well, I'd say she is pretty trying at times there. Easy makes the dodge here, runs away, and everything else is, you know, nice cruise control. Dark Elves not too worried at this point here. Alright, here we go, turn 8. Shambling Undead. Bit of payback, he's in order. At least that is their 30 at this point here. I don't know if they can stop this, but they can certainly try. Because remember, break tackle. He does come in at strength 5. He can do this. However, do remember, he is a runner. Dump off. You're going to make sure you mark the players. This is what he's counting on. If you risk it, he just throws it to one of them. Well, let's see if the Shambling Undead do actually note this play. They just might. Meanwhile here, Calendar Girl. Bit of punishment she's taking there. But once again, hits her in the uprights, and I think she's just fine. All they do is wobble a bit. That's not wobbling, though. That's treating like a trampoline.
Brutality.
But fortunately, let's hear it for a bit of extra cash there for Constable Ed's wife. He certainly needs it. This could be a long season. In fact, it already has been a long season. Ask the players. Alright. Well, he decides he's not going to blitz in the break tackle, and this is just going to be a simple markup. Well, that makes life easy. Nope. Oh, I see. He does all the things, but doesn't actually hit the lad. Alright. We'll see how well that works. This is what happens when you don't have block lad. You get a boot to the face. I don't care how bandaged it is. He's going to feel that one in the morning. Meanwhile, yeah, minor adjustment. As quite frankly, Dark Elves have several plans here. You know, alright, let's try again, Twinkle Toes. Where are you going? Yeah, you got it. Crowd, why waste the beer? They like to have a bit of a talk with you. There he goes.
Yay!
And unfortunately, no damage. But he does score that one in.
yeah.
And there we go. Score is tied. And there is your halftime score. It is tied 1-1. Not bad. We got ourselves a game here, lads. This halftime, of course, is brought to you by Lazy Cunts Contractors. They'll come down your house and we'll just do fuck all. And we charge great rates too. Lazy Cunts. I'm serious. That's a real company. You'd be amazed what you see in your travels. All right, let's get back out on the pitch there, lads. Come on. Come on. Because we need to get some scores here. We've got another game to cast. So hurry the bloody hell up. All right, here we go. So let's take a look at the results here. Yeah, he has recovered the KO there. So Blitzbig Bumblebee's in great time, great rhyme. And it's a great time to be alive here. Meanwhile, over here, Shambling Undead, they do have the reserve back. And it has been noticeable here. Constable Ed, well, the bribe's been used, but you just keep on going. Yeah, she's good at choking things, isn't she? Save the meat. Oh, God. What do I do to deserve this? Criticals from my alcohol, I swear. Oh, God, the pint does wonders today. Okay, here we go. So what's the general idea on this drive here? Blitzbig Bumblebees just want to score it, hopefully prevent the Shambling Undead from actually countering. Shambling Undead, though, do have high mobility. As you can see here, they've brought in all the high-speed players. This should make life interesting. Yes, it is Shambling Undead. You do have to remember that one. Yeah, I did volunteer for this. I volunteered because of the sheer amount of money and fame and fortune I was promised. Yes, I know, they lied. Anyway, well, that's fine. I've got you lot, and that does cheer me up. Thank you for the vote of confidence. That is true, lads. Alright, here we go. Solid kick. Everyone gets a reroll. You get a reroll. You get a reroll. Everyone gets a reroll.
Who the hell cares?
Alright. I'll stop getting so excited about that. You can feel my nipples later. 4 rerolls each team. What could possibly go wrong to spend all those rerolls? Yes, I know you've watched the channel enough. There's a list. Yeah, it's a long one. That is long as me arm. Alright, speaking of, the long arm. Let's try and put an arm through these zombies here. That's not from lack of trying here. Oh dear, you can see what he's set up here. But he doesn't think he needs to do it. No, I'm serious. That is called the chain surf. Set up there. So you can go woof and surf him right off. It actually works pretty well. It is hysterical when it works. It's usually the last thing they were expecting. Alright, here we go. Blitzbig Bumblebees. They all just going straight into hammer time, aren't they? Well, that's a good way to do it, isn't it? Oh, they're going for the early score here. What do you mean, where the heck are the rest of the teams? Don't worry, you're going to see the other one soon enough. I do promise there's another one there. It was just one of those strange seasons. Almost all the elf teams qualified, with maybe one exception. It was a strange season. You'll see how strange the season was later on. Well, I'll tell you this, it's going to make the second all the more funnier. Okay. Yep, sting, sting, stab, stab. Well, that is the hope anyway. I've heard tell, because of what might happen, this is a great talk going in the locker room here. This Dark Elf team, if they win this, keywords if, might actually have enough to buy an assassin. Why? Because there's all these elf teams left over in the playoffs. Guess who kills elves really good? You've got the assassin. Because he's got shadowing and he's got stab. Something the Dark Elves might have a big advantage there. Think about it, lads. Wouldn't that be a fun thing to say? Alright, speaking of fun things, how about double skulls? That's always fun. Yeah, there goes a reroll. Well, it's not like he was going to sit on it anytime soon. Good solid punch. And now, brought to you by me fists, a good solid pounding right into the sidelines. Unfortunately, you're not too far, but you can see the groping fans trying to get their bloody hands on him. Yeah, it's the stupid ball was their start. It really was. Bloody hell. And meanwhile, well, the actual World Cup, yes, that one coming up. Over 1,300 coaches confirmed. Bloody hell. Focus would love to get those numbers, I swear. Well, Games Workshop's getting his numbers. Oh, wait, it's not Games Workshop hosted event there. But they're noticing. Oh, are they ever noticing? That is a lot of coaches with a lot of quid in their pocket, isn't it? Speaking of, well, he's off, he's running, he's got the football here. You know, someday the runner, this is actually becoming pretty good. If he can get 2 touchdowns, well, there's a skill up. He might become a real football player. Speaking of real football players, yeah, I love these darlings. They never quit, never surrender. Makes the dodge, and this is why. Stick the guard in. It's 2 dice getting off the sidelines. Of course, she gets off a lot of other things too, I understand. Purple is apparently the favourite. Yeah, you saw that because he's AG5. It's an easy dodge away, runs away, gets a hit, and then leaves. You gotta love Dark Elves some days. Alright, Shambling Undead. As you can see here, it's a bit of a mess suddenly. So much for your sideline surfing. You now get 6 players completely out of position. Mind you, he's in the right position, lying flat on his backside. And here we go, getting back to work. Well, sidestep, that wasn't working. That works though, unfortunately, yeah. Quite the padded posterior here. It's all the spankings. Lots and lots of spankings.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, it's not a death, unfortunately, and I don't think Luke's too happy about that, but he'll take the KO. Frankly, he'll take anything he can get his hands on. I'll get my hands on it, with permission, of course. This is the 21st century. Always ask. It's far more fun. Alright, push me, push you. Well, nothing doing there, but he is hoping the tackle does work. You're looking at 1s, lad. Well, double 1s. We've seen them happen today. What are you thinking?
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Holy dooly!
Well, not from lack of trying. Well, you start the break tackle, you roll a 1. Yeah, I was jinxing that one there. And of course, then he fails the easy 2. He was going for the foul. It's pretty bloody obvious. Of course he is. Oh, well. Didn't work. And suddenly the Dark Elves, frankly, this is their opportunity. Because there's no one over in this side except for these 2 wankers. And they're going to try and do something about it there. Yeah, it's definitely become a drought when it comes to the injuries. Yeah, suddenly, after those first 2 turns. Oi. Son, where are you going? The end zone's this way. Well, Dark Elves, frankly, what they're trying to do now at this point here is they try to buy time. I'm serious. They do not want the Shambling Undead to have a ton of turns to actually score. Preferably 1. Just the 1. Oh dear, well that didn't do work.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Can't you do that twice? Exactly.
It doesn't matter what you think!
I'm such a prick sometimes predicting that one. Oh well, there's your double 1. Are you happy now? What do you mean since he's not dead you're not happy? Alright, fine. Aren't you a brutal audience today? Alright, here we go. Well, he's definitely foul bait when you figure out how to stand up. Well, he has. Oh dear, there's an elf in the way. Well, it's easy to correct. Yeah, I had to ask, didn't I? Alright, your mummy and your daddy, he gets up. Alright, here we go. Solid blitz, and you know, you might want to put some pressure on this lad, somehow, but you're a little busy. How about you? Well, he's busy, alright. Busy bleeding on the pitch here, just not hard enough. That's what she said last night. We don't discuss this outside the chapter. Alright, here we go. 2 solid dice here. Does get the hit. Does he get a removal, though? You know, he dares to dream. Oh dear, well, someone else is going to do the fouling on your behalf here. How about you, Sunshine? How you feeling? Does he get him? No, of course not. It's only a stun.
Crap!
Well, it's not from lack of trying some days, you know. Like I said, it's not the dirty player there. Then you say how you rolled that one. Dark Elves back in the business here, buying more bloody time. At first they scrum, and then they run away. Why? Well, they're elves. What else do you expect? And you can see what he's setting up here. He's getting ready for the big howitzer. Here it comes. Run, you little bastard, run. There's the throw. And he's got it. Meanwhile, everyone else here, wait, why are you scrumming him up? Why? Because he doesn't really want this to happen. Makes the jump up there. She's off. She's running. She's gorgeous. Striding across the field. How about you? Yeah, makes the dodge. You got to remember, even with that, it's still, he's looking for 3s. Makes the 3. But he's happy with that. It works. Because why? Because the high-speed players are all over here, and they need to go this way. Well, he does hope, he does dream. There we go, solid hit. Yeah, I know I discussed it. You should be used to these casts by now. Of course I bring it up. Of course it's going to happen. Speaking of... yeah, that's basically it. It's school of pounding it and pounding it and pounding it and getting back down there. Well, it did its job. It did its job all right. At least it's another KO. Is it going to stay off the pitch? Who knows? Meanwhile, as you can see here, again, the sidestep does a great job. Now you've even cut the angle even worse. But don't worry, he's got a solution for that. It's called cleats with lots and lots of spikes. Does he get him? No, of course not. Yet again, it's yet another stun.
Crap!
Now you can hear the frustration from up here. Oh well. Comes charging in. He's at least set up for a threat for the ball. However, he's going to have to take into account it's going to cost him probably another turn. But that is what he absolutely wanted right there. It is a good sword removal. I'll give you that. It did take a few turns, but you've only got one. I thought the mail already got one. But at this time, it's just a barely hit. You don't bother apothecating it at this point, yeah. Like he doesn't have a apothecary, so no worries there. Alright, can he buy another turn? That is a good question there. Well, the Dark Elves are certainly giving what for here. And yeah, he is moving more players into a good scoring position to buy the one turn. As he figures, if he can buy one more, that does leave the Shambling Undead down to 3 turns. They can score it in 3. Oh, doesn't risk it there, but the Calendar Girl, of course, she does make her way out. She has been dynamite so far, both on or off the field. Now you're going, what's this for? No, seriously, you're going, what's this for? He's planning for failure. It's a good move. Just in case it all goes wrong, someone makes a run for it, he cuts them off at the pass, and of course he's got the block and he's got the tackle. At this point here, he can't contribute to the play up here, so that's actually a pretty small play. Got it? Got it. See? Educational. There we go. Now I can get broadcast on the PBS. What do you mean, what's that? Never mind. The Public Blood Bowl system. That's what it is. Speaking of it, how'd you like to meet me fists here? You know, the shame you actually needed that player doing the hit over here, not actually doing it here. Well, that's true. But he does get a good solid hit in there.
I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Oh, that's the theory anyway. Now, is he going for the heroism here? If he actually risked it with the heroism, he can't save them off. At least that was hope. Gets into a wrestle. Well, that's fine. But now what? Where's he going?
I hope you die from hugs! Killer hugs for everyone!
Well, not exactly where he wants to be. No, I'm serious. He's not where he actually wants to be at all. However, that all said there, it's time to meet me boot. And see how you feel.
Finish her!
You got her all right. And that is pretty brutal. That is very brutal indeed there. Yeah, fortunately, no long-term effect, but that is going to be costly here. And maybe it's just what he needs. And meanwhile, yeah, I'm surprised too. Constable Ed's not calling that one either. Alright, Dark Elves, what are you going to do on this one here?
Wait, he isn't dead. Shy surprise.
Yeah, I know he's not dead. Well, he is hoping. Well, this is actually interesting right here. No, I'm serious. That is rather an interesting play here. He's trying to buy yet another turn. That is a bit of a gamble, isn't it? And that might just go completely wrong here. Well, he thinks he's got the whole thing cut down, and it might just work there. That is a dangerous bit of positioning, and it may even work. Keywords, maybe. Alright, here we go. Where's he going this time here? And that's a good question, yeah. How's the Shambling Undead going to stop this one here? It's a rather clever bit of placing here. It may just actually pull it off.
That was strangely arousing.
Not that way. Okay. You're all one-track minds in this damn audience, aren't you? Alright, well, he's got to figure out a way. It's going to be a lot of marking and maybe a gamble. He could do it, actually. It's not easy, but it's doable. But yeah, he has actually made this rather interesting position here. Alright. Now, he could have actually maybe risked it. Maybe. This is the one that needs to make the dodge. And no, it doesn't.
Your creatures are becoming angry.
Not just the creatures, the coach himself is about at it on that one there. Yeah, he's done his job. But guess what he can do now? You got it. He's buying one more bloody turn. It's just smart football at this point here. He's paying attention. He's seeing the cast. He's seeing the broadcast. And he's figured out he's got time to burn the turn. And he's burning the turn. There we go. Salty push away. He's got things nicely covered here. Yeah, that was a precious dodge. Makes that. Does not fail that. And, of course, it is the guard. And, again, notice. Being smart. He's keeping that one player back there in case anything did go wrong. Talk about top of the line play here. Well, unfortunately, Shambling Mummies, they only go 3. So now he can't cut this one here. Now you're starting to see the problem. If he had something fast over here, now he's got all the commitment over here. It's just out positioning. That's basically what it is, lads. He's just out positioned them on every move here, and it's starting to show here. Shambling Undead desperately trying to. They know this might be the showdown. This might be what starts it all here. The only play he's really got, and it's not even a good one. They're all high rolls. Well, risk is the business, but how much risk is left? Alright, he's coming here. Doesn't risk the extra dodge. Well, you saw what happened there. Over the top. Yeah, there's really not much you can do about it here. Here's the blitz just to get the player in. And guess what Risks does? Pays off, gets the power. Well done, lad. Very well done indeed.
Witness your doom!
And he makes every dodge but the last one. But it is time for the reroll. Running in. And here we go. It is the easy foul. Does he get it? Nothing. Well, he did try. Alright, here we go. Gets just to push away. That's all he needs. And
hey, that's pretty good.
And now it's time to run that one in. And there it is. 2-1. Oh, you can hear that crowd, lads. I love his fans. Boy, do they ever get into chanting once they fully score one in there. It's been a hard road for that team. No, it really was. They took an enormous amount of punishment just to qualify. They have had to reassemble themselves the whole way. It's absolutely been crazy there. Now, let's take a look here. Death Skull extinguishes. They're looking for the riot. It is the only thing that can save them. There's the kick. Congratulations! There you go!
How could this happen?
It's not over yet! It's not over yet! Congratulations! That is exactly what the doctor ordered. But notice something. He's not quite in position, but at least he can go get the ball. It's all risk, all business. He's got to get at least this player down the field. He's got to get at least 2 of them. I said down the field. Well, maybe he's hopeful. Uses the tackle, gets a good solid hit. There you go. Run, you dumb bastard, run. And indeed he is. That game is not over yet. In fact, he's even moving a couple more players in there. Unfortunately, he's not risking yet. Remember, zombies only move 4. They can't make it unless they GFI. He's got no rerolls left. Alright, tucks this one away. He has to do that. He needs to free up the AG4, get him into a better position. Like, what are you hitting with? Alright, he's hitting him. You know, the 84 was the player you wanted down here. But he frees this one up, off, running as far forward as possible. Frankly, you want every eligible receiver down the field. Well, that took away one. And show hands. And it's absolutely not as shit as you think it is. So, well, 2 cracks. Fails that, but he did do the smart thing. He's at least got 2 ineligible positions to score. Should have been 3. But now we'll see. It is not over indeed. Dark Elves fighting for this. They do not want to go into the overtime. Everyone's charging forward here, trying to take care of this one. Solid attack. There is the tackle there. And he does take care of the sidestep. Well, here's the most forward player. Now you see what I mean. This lad, instead of hitting a block, should have been over here as another eligible receiver. It limits the options with an 84. Good chance he can catch the ball and get away. Got it? Got it. Now you've lost this player. And the Dark Elves are going to make sure you lose this player.
Kill him, do it! Shoot him!
Well, they did try. Unfortunately, he's too dead to notice. Well, this is it. He's only got the 2. He's only got the 1 eligible player. This one, he can maybe do it, but it's a long bomb. That's not happening. And he's trying to free this player up as fast as he can. Move players around here. We'll be moving in a better blocking position here. What are you doing, lad? This had better be a smart idea. He does get a tackle. He does get it.
Finish her.
And you can see it. Fails on the dodge. Oh, dear. And it's all gone wrong indeed. Oh, dear. And there it is. It's your final score there. And believe it or not, it's not even overtime. 2-1. Blitzburg Bumblebees take out the Death Skull Extinguishers there. Quite a result indeed there. So that is that.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Well, it's not my fault. I was hoping there'd be something. All right, here we go. So that is it. Looks like people do need to get some, nice good sleep in there. So go have a good dose tomorrow. Looks like it's going to be a hell of a double-header there. Because, meanwhile, we've got last 2 games to tie up. And we'll show you how crazy those went there. And yes, there's a lot to describe on those ones there. But thank you all much for watching. It's definitely been a fun day. And yes, a game that actually finished in regular time. Thank you all very much. Nuffle, bless your dice.